What's good, fam? This is Kobe, aka VSG Black-ish, and thank you so much for tuning in for another video here at VSG Black-ish. Listen, this is a platform where we talk about health, we talk about fitness, we talk about weight loss, and so much more. But listen, this video is going to be an informative and somewhat fun video where I'm going to tell you 8 things that you should not say to someone who's in the process of losing weight. Listen, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and share. All right, here are 8 things that you should not say to someone who's in the process of losing weight. Number 8, how fast do you want to lose the weight? Listen, I get the question, I understand it, and I understand you may not mean any harm. But that question can be very triggering to someone who is, let's say they're in the process, they are dedicated to the process, but at that moment they are not happy with their results, they're not happy with their goal, or they feel like they are behind the goal. That can trigger a lot of emotions, it could trigger a lot of second guessing themselves. I understand, the nature of wanting to be engaging in the conversation of their process, but that really can be a triggering question to someone who may be in their feelings in regards to what that scale said that morning. So be careful with that one. Number 7, I can't really tell you're losing weight. Listen, I understand as a friend your goal is to be honest, but there are ways that you can be honest without hurting someone's feelings. Listen, don't say, you see your friend, they're working out, they're trying to eat right, they may be in this thing for a month, and sometimes it takes a little longer for the physical sight to see the weight change. There could be, a little bit of weight loss, but maybe not saying I can't tell you lost weight or losing weight is not such an encouraging thing to tell someone who's in that process. Maybe say, I'm proud that you are that you are working out. I'm proud that you're eating healthier. Listen, it takes time. I'm just so proud of you. What can I do to help you? That will be a better answer to your friend. Number 6. You'll probably just gain the weight back like you did the last time. Saints, members, and friends, listen, I understand weight loss and the process of losing weight and the process of changing bad habits is one of the hardest things I think you can ever do. So I think by judging people on their last, maybe possibly failed attempt is really triggering. And it takes time, it takes multiple tries. There are some people who can do it, in one try, but there are those of us who it takes years for us to get to a certain level or goal that we want. So let's not be discouraging to those who are on this path of wellness and wholeness and not bring up their past or what they did not do or what they failed at, but let's be encouraging and ask them, what can I do to help you this time? How can I help you this time? Because the last thing we need to be reminded of is that we failed the last time, all right? How much weight have you lost? Listen, I understand that is a fair question and that is an intriguing question. But listen, that is a question that you really should think about the person you're asking before you do, because I think that's information that should be volunteered by the person that is losing the weight, because sometimes it can be triggering because they have not lost the amount of weight that they are looking to lose, and that can be triggering if they have not reached their goal yet. It also can be triggering because people may not want you to know how big they were, but just celebrate their progress and celebrate, how far they've come. All right. Number 4. Listen, I tried that, but it didn't work for me. Listen, I understand we all want to give our input and our personal experience and opinion, but do not solicit your own personal journey or opinion about a particular diet, about a particular exercise, or a particular method of weight loss unless you're being asked. Because listen, especially those who are close to you, like friends, family, sometimes coworkers, they can really influence your decisions, especially during a vulnerable time of weight loss. So make sure that you don't discourage someone because that particular diet or whatever did not work for you. We are all different people, all different body types, all different experiences. So what may have not worked for you may work for them, vice versa. So let's make sure that we keep our mouths shut when it comes to what did not work unless it is specifically asked by the person. Number 3, but you were fine the way you were. Listen, I understand we want to make sure that we are not body shaming, that we are not making people feel like they are not good enough in their current state or in their previous state. But when a person is on the journey to be healthier, to lose weight, to tone up, they have already come to the resolve that they want to be healthier, that there needs to be change. And it's not fair to you to tell them that they were fine the way they were. Obviously, they were not fine the way they were. Obviously, we were not fine the way we were, especially in my case. I was not fine the way I was. I was definitely on my way to being disabled. I was on my way to not being able to be mobile. So I understand we want to make sure that people feel, that good self-esteem. But telling a person you were fine the way they were can be very triggering. And it also can take away from the work that they have, the hard work that they have put in so far in the journey. Just appreciate their decision and respect their decision on the journey of wellness, and surround your conversation with that. All right. Number two, we almost said number 1, y'all. Don't y'all want to know? Number 2 says, I know you're on a diet, but it's not going to hurt you to splurge a little bit. We have all been there. We have all been in a place where we're in a celebration. We are out, with the girls, with the boys, we're at a family function, and we always got that auntie that tells us, it's all right, just get a little macaroni and cheese, get a little ham, get a little cake, get a little piece of cake. I feel offended if you don't eat my cake. But listen, I need us to respect people's boundaries. Being addicted to food and getting the taste in your mouth can be that one setback that person needs to ruin months of work. So it's not okay for you to just treat yourself sometimes. Sometimes you must be disciplined, and those who are encouragers, those who are the village that are around that person who is trying to lose weight, let's not make it harder on them by tempting them by things that you are already been made aware of that they have made a decision not to eat and not to do. All right. And finally, number one is you're getting too skinny. I have gotten that, and it absolutely is a downer. Someone who has been struggling for years to lose weight, the last thing you need to tell them is they are getting too small. It's very triggering It can really mess up with their psyche the opposite way. That's like telling somebody, it's really like telling somebody you're fat when you tell them you're too skinny. It triggers those same emotions. It triggers those same body shaming emotions. It discounts their work that they put in. It makes them feel like, second guessing themselves. It just is very negative, and I don't understand why people do it. I understand, you may mean well, but there are ways. Again, this video is all about making us think about alternative ways to say the same thing that may not be as triggering to those who are in the rigorous process of losing weight. Maybe another way of saying it is, you look amazing. Are you planning on, doing weights to bulk up, or are you planning on staying that size or smaller? Letting them guide the conversation, because at the end of the day, whether they get smaller, whether they get bigger, or whether they stay the same, that is absolutely their decision. And you are there to just make sure that they are happy and make sure they're healthy. But as long as they are not harming themselves, and as long as they are healthy in a healthy weight, whether your preference is them being skinny or being thick or whatever, I need you to make sure that you're there to be a positive voice in their life and not a triggering one. So these are the 8 things that you should not say to someone that is in the process of losing weight. I hope this has been informative. I hope this has been enlightening to you. And let's make sure that we are growing, and make sure that we watch our words, because our words affect everyone around us. Our words either build or they break. Life and death is truly in the power of your tongue. Listen, be healthy, be good, and be great to yourself. I'm out. Peace.